For those still unsure how to approach Taylor Sheridan's Western universe, ScreenRant answers the question, should you watch 1923 before Yellowstone? Let's start with the simplest answer. While 1923 is a prequel of Yellowstone, the latter is the more complete series in terms of telling the story of the Duttons. In fact, whenever the history of the Dutton family is discussed, Yellowstone sometimes tackles characters and events from 1923. Most importantly, 1923 was specifically created for the existing audience of Yellowstone, so having the context of Yellowstone actually makes for a better viewing experience when it comes to the prequels. For instance, if you love John Dutton's straightforward approach to life, 1923 reveals how little the Duttons have changed in the last century. Similarly, springboarding off of Yellowstone's plots, 1923 underscores how racial divides and geopolitics in Montana haven't changed either. And after Yellowstone established its modern setting of Paradise Valley, 1923 comes with the added novelty of seeing this setting in the distant past. With all that said, strictly speaking, there's really no prescribed watch order when it comes to the Sheridanverse. While these shows are deeply connected to one another, Yellowstone, 1923, and the first prequel, 1883, all have standalone narratives. Having already seen one adds useful context for the others, but the cast of Duttons on each show are narratively independent of each other. There are certainly parallels between the respective journeys of John and Jacob, or Case and Spencer, and chronologically, the fates of the 1923 cast do lay the groundwork for the very setting of Yellowstone. However, these two shows are situated very far from each other in the Yellowstone timeline, so there's no real overlap between the two, and one can be enjoyed with or without the other. Of course, the best choice would be to see it all, from Yellowstone to 1883 and 1923, and if you really haven't seen at least one episode of Yellowstone, seeing 1923 first does have its advantages. Chronologically, the story of the Yellowstone Dutton Ranch starts in 1883, continues in 1923, and concludes in Yellowstone. And for viewers who somehow haven't seen the biggest neo-western show in the world, you have the unique opportunity to watch the entire saga in the actual order in which the events occurred. Doing this could even offer different insights from most viewers who saw Yellowstone first. And if you're dead set on a chronological viewing, it may be even better to start with 1883, which chronicles how the Duttons ended up settling in Paradise Valley. You might also want to start now. 1923 Season 2 streams on February 23rd, 2025. Conversely, you could catch up to all of Yellowstone and 1923 Season 1 by the time the Season 2 finale airs. Again, there's no single right way to watch the whole Yellowstone saga, and here at ScreenRant, we hope that this guide helps you find your bearings in the Yellowstone universe. In the meantime, thanks for watching ScreenRant.